Does multi-streaming require better GPU capabilities? To that effect, with NVIDIA pricing out of the normal consumer reach, what should startup streamers' strategy be?
If you are just streaming the exact same bitrate and format and everything, then no, you can just encode the same stream and it will just keep forwarding it to other places. Depending on hype train, depending on what you're using to multi-stream, it will require more bandwidth. So like my multi-stream workflow right now, I've been working on expanding to the everywhere concept. I'm currently streaming to YouTube with HLS, streaming HEVC encoded on my graphics card, and then I'm sending a separate RTMP feed with the RTMP plugin for OBS Studio. That goes to Aircast, which is then forwarding it to Twitch and Trovo. I don't even know if the
okay,
Trovo
so
one
you
works,
are using a restreamer service.
Yes. You don't
I
need
thought
to.
you might have been running multiple OBS instances, but
no, I will have to do that once we expand to TikTok and Reddit and those kind of places, because you need to adapt for the vertical format, which means recompositing your scene. So if you're just streaming the same thing, you can theoretically do that either without any changes at all because you just use a restream service, or without using extra GPU power because you're just encoding it once and then using the extra bandwidth to send it to different websites. If you're multi-streaming also to the mobile platforms where you have to adapt it to vertical, then yes, you'll need a whole separate OBS instance and you'll need to format it for vertical, add in your sources either with NDI filters or virtual cams or whatever, and that will be a whole extra layer of compositing load and things like that. Sorry, I was catching up with Twitch chat. We also got 2 more subs from Dope and Ziggy Boca. So that kind of multi-streaming requires...
Can you do multiple OBS in Mac? Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So you can. Apparently, from what this was like weeks ago, so I don't know if it's been updated, but apparently the portable mode of OBS doesn't really work very well on Mac, which is one of the ways to avoid having your profiles conflict and stuff. Is I have this is my jam-packed OBS installation in its entirety, and then I have a separate one for like capturing videos that has different plugins and things like that, so the profiles don't conflict, so I don't accidentally change anything and whatever. As far as I can tell, that doesn't work very well on Mac, but you can still launch OBS multiple times and then just switch one's profile and everything, and that still works fine.